On the Bernina 790 Plus, when you want to stitch elastic to some fabric, may I recommend stitch number 16. Now, how did I know that that was the one for stitching elastic? Touch the question mark and then touch the stitch. This will be a great place to find out the definition of the stitch, how it's used, as well as other uses it is intended for. So 3-step zigzag, select for oversewing woven fabrics, reinforcing edges, attaching elastic, and you can use it for decorative work as well. So touch the X to get out of there, but again, remember, question mark and touch the stitch that looks weird to you. Why, that's a basting stitch. Who would have thought? All right, so stitch number 16, I'm going to show you how to use this stitch correctly. Traditionally, elastic is cut to the length that it's supposed to be stretched to, so usually it's shorter than the fabric. So you pull the elastic to match the end of your fabric, and you're in charge of kind of holding that out straight while the sewing machine does the stitching. Now the only problem is sometimes you have to pull so tight that it kind of makes the stitches come really close together. And if that's the case, don't forget you can lengthen out the stitch length. Or now that I have a little fabric out the back, I can just kind of assist as I stitch down the middle of the elastic. Now if you're ever stitching along and you don't have great stitches, maybe it's actually skipping stitches a little bit. Sometimes when needles go through elastic, it is interfered with the rubber and it skips stitches. That's when you need a stretch needle. So this is where I started, where it was a little close together once I got it going, but look how pretty that is when you see the elastic actually stretch it out. Oftentimes this is where you flip it over and then top stitch that with a twin needle, and then you get that beautiful professional looking edge like it was purchased at the store.